Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, October 14th, and I'm Janet McElligott in Los Angeles, California. I'm asking you to pay attention to a couple of things today concerning the war in Sudan. First of all, there have been now 2 to 4 successful airdrops of food into Bab Nusa and El Fasher. And I am here to tell the militia, which is the terrorist group, the RSF, the Rapid Support Forces, that once food gets into El Fasher, what are you doing? You're still trying to kill the people who are bringing food in by donkey, no less. And the airdrops will take care of that. But I'm telling the international community, the World Food Program, the Red Crescent, the Red Cross, hopefully one day again, USAID, that the idea that air food drops are not cost effective is a stupid argument. Because I want to ask you, what's the value of a human life? If that is the only way to save someone, you tell me what the value of a human life is. What's the value of a mother and her child? Of an older person who has given their whole life to building a community? And then I want you to revisit the idea of dropping food by air. Because if that's the only way we can save El Fasher from being exterminated, then we all have a responsibility to get them food until the RSF gives up and goes away. Now, they're not going to give up and go away that easily because the Colombians and the UAE are continuing to send mercenaries in. And I am calling on not just the president of Colombia, but the chairmen of global services in the UAE to stop this nonsense. And I don't care if you've changed your name to the International Services Agency. We know who you are, and we will publicize this until you are sanctioned, until you cannot send mercenaries in, because these Colombian mercenaries, we have photographs, we have videos, and we have evidence of them training child soldiers. And we will go after the Carloses of the world and take you to the International Criminal Courts. We will take you to the ICC, and you will be convicted of child soldier trafficking. You will be convicted of murdering innocent mothers, children, and civilians, because that's all you're doing. And that is all that's happening in El Fasher, is the murder of civilians. The baloney, I was going to use a different word, that you are trying to get soldiers. We see the pictures and the videos coming out of El Fasher and Bab Nusa. We see them coming out of Zamzam camp, about the other camps. These are civilians. And make no mistake, we will not rest until you are all in jail if you are supporting this. And that includes any government officials in the United Arab Emirates who have paid for this, because there's somebody paying these prices. And to all of the Colombian mercenaries who are in Darfur, who are in the Sudan, I am asking you to go and defend no one but yourselves. And that means do not train another child soldier. Go to any government soldier and ask to be sent back, because the only other way you will ever see Colombia again is in a casket. That's if someone retrieves your body. But if you want your family to know where you are, then you need to surrender to one of the government troops. You need to surrender on the battlefield, or do it at night. They will send you back. Speaking of being sent back, it's also come to my attention that there have been gangs organizing in Atbara and terrorizing citizens. At a time of unrest and uncertainty, it doesn't matter if it's a natural disaster like a hurricane or a flood, gangs always rise up. But there's a certain person named Babhat Daggo, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but you are now on my radar. And if you attack the citizens of Atbara or any other area and steal from people who have been tormented by this war, we will find a way to get you and all of your gangs. And your family will also pay the price. So if the family of Baget Dago finds him, turn him in. Otherwise, you will all pay the price. It's too much. It's too much for everybody. So one, international organizations, you can drop food. It's been done successfully. Two, the Colombian president, the head of the UAE, and the head of the mercenary companies. Enough. You're going to the International Criminal Courts. And three, if you are a member of this gang that's tormenting citizens already ravaged by war, we're coming for you. Thanks.